I've said it before, and I'll say it again. SGC continues to be the #1 grading company out there. Fight me. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Hoop Collectibles. Pretty interesting day today because we got an announcement from Peter over at SGC giving us an update on a couple of things. So if you have not watched already, it's on SGC's Instagram page. They just dropped a video on it. Funny enough, I was just going over my Power in the Key collection and how I'm sending in a couple more cards to get graded. Perfect timing, actually, if you ask me, because what they've done 3 main things from what I can gather out of his announcement, right? The first thing that they did was did some website changes. They did change up a few things on the website. The second thing that they did was they added some additional services, additional options on timeline for your services. And then the scans, the high resolution scans, the eBay ready scans, however you want to call them, are now public. It's now on a public server that you can search on and make sure that you're not holding a fake slab. In addition to that, the other thing that they did was they added the view directly on your dashboard. And I'll show you guys that in a second. I'll get all my information blurred out so we can kind of look at that. But let's talk about the first thing. So let's go here. So the website looks a little bit different for those of us that have dealt with SGC before. It's not too much different, but there is some, kind of the layout's a little bit different. But let's talk about the first thing, which is the submission services. Okay. Originally, this 20 to 25 days for $30 was a 40 to 45 business day for $30. Talk about undercommitting and over-delivering. They've now changed it to what is accurate, which is a 20 to 25 day turnaround, business day turnaround for $30. And the 1 to 2 day turnaround for that used to be $250 is now a 1 to 3 day turnaround. Used to be $250 is now a 1 to 2 day turnaround for $125. Now I gotta imagine that at $250 for a 1 to 3 day turnaround time, they weren't getting many submissions for the 1 to 3 day at $250. I don't think they were getting much business there. However, they added 2 additional spots here. One for a 10-day turnaround for $40, a 5-day turnaround for $75. Now this one right here is the one that I find to be very interesting because this is very appealing to me, right? You guys know I'm SGC all day. This is a very appealing space here. This 10-day turnaround for $40. You're talking about an additional $10 for what is seemingly half the time frame of what the low end of the regular submission level is. I do have a handful of cards, maybe 3 or 4 cards that I'm doing a crack and resub series on that this is perfect for. So that's my thoughts there. 5-day turnaround at $75. That one seems kind of cool. If you pull like a really big monster card, you want to send it off to get graded for a quick flip or a quick turnaround, so you can sell. That kind of seems in line. But again, you're paying an additional $35 for half the days. I mean, this to me is a sweet spot right here. I like this $40 10-day turnaround. Anyway, so that's the first thing. The other thing is the high resolution images. So before, if you wanted to search, they have this Cert Verification spot right here where you could type in, which we'll do here. we'll type in, let's look at this one, 1726404. So I have this card in my possession right now at the moment. It's right here. Boom, 8.5, power in the key, Hakeem Olajuwon. And it comes up right here. You can check at the high-res image, which is awesome. Prior to this new update, I was only the one, I could see this image because it was my card that got submitted. But now it's public, which I like. I like that. I like that, you know, other people can view. Let's go here. What did I just do? 165, what was it? 1726404. 1726404. I like that we can do this now, right? And I think Peter said if you graded a card within the last year and a half, then it should be, you know, it should be popped in here. Disclaimer: with 20 years of data, presidents. Yeah. So I think this is amazing. This is pretty cool that you can view this information. It's public now because it's going to help a lot of people that are, you know, wanting to make sure that their slabs are authentic or haven't been tampered with and all that good stuff. So it's pretty cool. The last and final thing that was part of this new update, and this is where I hope my brother who does all my editing is going to bail me out here. So this is my orders. So if you've subbed with SGC before, you look at the go look at your orders, click on your order number, and you're going to get this information. So you know, we're going to blur all this stuff out, all my information, but now where you go to see your grades and all that stuff, if you hover over, you can now see the images of your fronts and backs, which is awesome. This is awesome. All of a sudden, my second year Pat Mahomes Goldies are looking pretty good right about now. So yeah, so this is pretty dope. I really like this. The fact that we can see this information here now. So those are the major changes. Again, one of the things that Peter said in his video was that, you know, for many of you, this won't be that big of a deal, right? But what this tells me is that, like, SGC is really trying to, you know, bolster the experience of of what it is to sub with them, right? It's really taking it to the next level. Because let's face it, when it comes to cost, when it comes to turnaround time, they have everybody by the short and curlies. I don't care what you say. They are the best in the game in terms of turnaround times, in terms of price that you're going to pay for your subs, as well as, in my opinion, this is my opinion, accuracy and consistency of grading. They're the best, hands down, which is why, for those 4 reasons, I think SGC is the best grading service out there, hands down. Okay. So they have that on lock, right? There's, in my opinion, there's no debating any of those 4 points. Now, what that leaves them with is, okay, we are the best in the industry in that aspect. The next thing that we can do is really enhance the experience of what it is to grade with SGC. And I think with these updates and the things that they've done, adding the additional submission levels, adding the scans as public information, and then adding that additional functionality so where you can see the scans right in your dashboard. Again, it just bolsters the experience of subbing with SGC. I got cards right now that I'm about to put together and send off. But I mean, just SGC continues to just be great. And I have no other reason to sub with anybody else, right? I mean, I just really don't, to be honest with you. There's other companies that I do enjoy. HGA, TGT's got some good stuff going on. But when it comes to my PC and the things that I want to do in having some of my favorite cards in the tuxedos, it's just no better place to go. Let me know what you guys think. Again, not really that big of a sub if you are not a big fan of SGC. However, if you are, I'm pretty sure that you're happy about the subs. Oh, also, a lot of the group submitters have dropped their prices by a couple of dollars. So I'm assuming from a group submitter standpoint, SGC probably gave them a bit of a price break. And some of them are passing them on to you. I'm going to do another video about group submitters in detail. my thoughts on group submitters, why we use them, why we shouldn't, why you should, that kind of thing. But that's another conversation for another time. So at the moment, group submitters are offering a little bit of a discount on group submissions with SGC. So if you are using a group submitter, ask about that, I guess. But again, let me know, does this, for those of you that are not fans of SGC or have not submitted with SGC and are kind of on the fence about whether or not to send cards over there, what does this do for you? Do you think that this is something that is intriguing enough to you to make you go, maybe I should submit? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Again, I appreciate you guys always watching. I love y'all. Peace.